How does one feel after that?
And during my time here, I've come to realize what makes Haven so special. It's a flower shop run by multiple generations. A bar owner who greets every customer by name. It's a spring festival tradition going back 100 years. History, loyalty, pride. These values which define Haven are the same values that Typhon was built on. And that is why our partnership has been so successful. It's been my privilege to renew Typhon's commitment to Haven. We believe in this community, and we're tremendously excited for its future.
Thank you, Diane. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're eager to make this official. So, time to vote, folks. And then lunch.
Miss me? I said, did you miss me?
By the way, you're a shit
Alex!
shot.
Oh my god!
I'm fine.
You are not fine. We have to get you to a doctor.
What happened to you?
This will be hard to hear.
I found out something you need to hear. I'm sorry.
What?
Your dad shot
Alex,
me.
you're hurt.
Do you need help? We can call an ambulance.
Typhon's been lying to all of you. And so has Jed Lucan.
Alex, what's going on?
Don't pretend.
You know exactly what's going on. I was down in the mine last night. I saw what Typhon's been hiding for 12 years. Jed Lucan isn't a hero. That whole story is a lie. Jed caused the accident. And then he abandoned 7 of his men. He let them drown to save himself. There were pictures of me and Gabe down there in the dirt. Because one of those miners was my father. Typhon wanted to keep this covered up in case it jeopardized the vote.
They're ruthless.
All they care about is making more money. They'll do whatever it takes to push this expansion through. So they decided to bury the evidence. And nothing was going to stop that blast. Not even the fact that there were 4 people up in the mountains. That's how Gabe was killed. Jed knew all along. He covered up the truth about the past, about Gabe. And when I found out, as you can see, he tried to kill me too. Why aren't any of you saying anything?
We don't want to embarrass you, Alex.
Try me.
These accusations are, well, they're insane. And trying to go into the mine was obviously a very dangerous, very illegal thing to do. But we all sympathize with your situation. You've been through so much. Your brother was your only family, wasn't he? I can only imagine how much you want an explanation for his loss. Something to give you comfort and make your life seem less unfair.
Why don't you just tell the truth? You've been planning your exit from Typhon anyway.
What?
You never signed up for threats or attempted murder. You hate this. Now's your chance to stop.
Dad? Do you have any idea what Alex is talking about?
No, I don't. I've tried to be there for Alex since Gabe died. I thought, I don't know, I hoped I could be something of a father figure to her. All I can guess is, sometimes when we're hurting, the people we lash out at are the ones who we're trying to help.
Ryan, I get if you don't believe me right now, but you need to listen.
This is an act. You're lying. Please. I know this is hard to accept. You all trust him. I did too. But I'm telling the truth.
I believe you. Of course I do.
I
Charlotte?
believe you too. I'm horrified and shocked and still processing everything, but I believe you.
Ryan, it's okay. You don't have to have a vote in this.
I would like to speak.
Ducky?
This young lady came to Haven as a stranger, but over the last few weeks, she's become one of us. Now, her story certainly seems unlikely, if not impossible. But she deserves at least an investigation of her claims.
Thank you, Ducky.
We ought to take her seriously.
Thank you, Ducky. Thank you.
I agree with Ducky.
Eleanor?
I've always found Alex to be a very trustworthy person.
Thank you. I got you, honey.
She wouldn't make these accusations lightly. Something must have happened.
Miss Lath, there's no actual evidence of anything.
Maybe not, but that's what I think.
Pike.
Actually, Diane, there is evidence.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I have a USB stick full of recordings.
Yes, we went through this yesterday. Your superiors closed the case. None of us have time for conspiracies.
Yeah. You're trying to weasel your way out of things again, huh? I know your game. I know how
Don't test me, Jason.
You know what? I'm not scared of you anymore. And not of you, not Typhon.
All right, that's enough.
Deputy Pike, do you have some kind of personal issue with me?
Like hell I do.
Jason.
Well, given that your judgment in this matter is emotionally compromised, you should probably remove yourself from...
cut the crap. If you think you could shut me up...
I think you better cool it.
I would like to speak again.
It concerns
I'm sorry.
me that a voting member of this council has openly admitted...
I'm
sorry,
really
Ryan.
sorry.
This is a load of bullshit.
I don't
This is
believe
getting
this.
ridiculous.
We're all getting ahead of ourselves.
No.
And what's the important matter here?
I'm sorry,
dog
Alex.
anymore. I'm going first thing tomorrow.
It's not your fault. This isn't your fault.
Dad, please, come clean. We'll figure it out together.
It amazes me. The extent to which she has manipulated you.
Come on, Dad.
Never in a million years.
Come on. I hate seeing you do this.
My own son.
Dad.
My own goddamn son!
Stop. I know why you tried to kill me. It's not what you tell yourself. That you thought it was best for Haven. This was never about Haven at all, was it? This was about you. I know it's easier not having to think about the men you buried. You want to look away and pretend the people you hurt aren't people. But I won't let you. My father worked for you. His name was John. The world never gave him anything for free. He fought just to stay alive. He fought for us. Maybe he was finally winning. But you killed him. And then Gabe, my big brother. He was building a family here, doing it his own way, figuring it out as he went along. He was so nervous about it, and so excited. And he brought me here to be part of that family. But he died. Because of you. And then there's me. For so many years, I just wanted to survive. To get through. Haven changed me. I started to think about the future. I want to belong somewhere. I want to know that there's a place and a group of people who wouldn't be the same without me. I was starting to feel that here. And you tried to murder me. You would have ended my life just so you wouldn't have to face the truth. You've forgotten it, haven't you? You've plastered over it with another story. You tell yourself you're a hero, a strong leader. Sometimes that means making hard choices, decisions that could lead to people dying. Few men could handle that. Haven's lucky to have you. But that's the lie. If you scrape it away, what do we see? "11 years ago, you led a group of men to their deaths. And then you gave your soul to Typhon. You let them tell you how awful it would be for your wife and son to find out. You let them tell you that Haven was more important than the men who died. When it really mattered who you were and what you stood for, you let Typhon decide for you. I can feel you trying to pull away. Don't. The truth hurts. Sometimes it's so awful you think you're gonna break. But when you come out the other side, and you're whole and free and still alive, then you'll finally know how strong you really are. I see the truth about you. You hate yourself. You hate what you did in the past. You hate what you've done to keep it secret. And the more you deny that hatred, the worse it grows. I know who you are. I've seen the worst parts of you.
I know I've been very quiet. I've been letting Alex speak. And I know a lot of people are going to hate me for the choice that I make right now. But there's nothing worse than hating yourself on the actions that you've done in the past. He's already been punished.
And I forgive you.
Sorry, I know I didn't speak through that, but I didn't want to break anything. I didn't want to break it. It was something that had to be done without any sort of interruption on my end. But that man has been punished far too long. There's no point in condemning the man now.
And the news is still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs, where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations. Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago. A recent cover-up, which involved a clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections, caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment. We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon's CEO, the market impact, and what it all means for your drive time commute coming right.
Thank you. Enough of that news. There's the scars. Oh my gosh. Kind of hot though.
Yeah, the silence is worse. I need to get some air.
Brian's like, really? I'm like, yes. It's kind of hot though.
After summoning all my strength and willpower, I'm now ready to move from the bed to the rooftop. Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait.
But anyways, oh my god, that was a ride! That was an emotional... I apologize again for the silence, but it was just kind of like... I couldn't say anything that she wasn't already saying. Like, it was no point in me venting, no point in me interrupting, anything like that. She was pretty much saying what I thought. Which is kind of strange and kind of creepy that a character was able to think, like, that a character in a story was thinking the exact same thing I was. Hello, friends. I've decided to open up backup commissions. I think we're all looking ways to stay busy right now, and making art has always been my favorite method, so please get in touch if you want a portrait. Awesome news. Should we call the shop? That works fine. All right. Holy shit. Holy shit. Well, what a wonderful spring festival. Thanks to everyone for a beautiful celebration. Now, spill the beans. Who got a rose? I think I know someone who might have gotten one. I think I know someone who's gotten one as well. Sigh. Hang in there, bud. Ryan got one. Dude, what? A gentleman doesn't, etc., etc. My goodness.
I bet Steph wishes she could reword that. But it's pretty funny.
Hello, as many of you know, I'm a freelancer for the Rocky Mountain Gazette. I was writing an article about this evening's incredible performance at the Spring Festival. I can't track down the band's name. Anyone know? Hey, man, so we're like a band as such, so we don't really have a name yet. Hey, no worries. Can I get your names of the article? I'm Steph Gingrich. The brains of the operation. My muscle is Alex. Oh, she's gonna die when she sees this. Lol. Fucking lol.
I'm so sorry. I worried you all.
Oh, Jesus. Has anyone heard from Alex? We're supposed to meet up last night, but she never showed. I'm getting worried. Oh, no. Have you contacted Jason? Called his cell. No response. Might try 911 soon. Shit, you serious? Yeah, damn it. Move the couch. Comment a text. Check your phone. That's troubling. Haven't seen her. Keep me posted. You bullshit lie. But anyways. The Black Lantern will not be open for the council vote. We'll see you at happy hour. Yes, on jobs. Yes, on prosperity. Yes, on expansion. You do realize that expanding mining operations outside of Haven is a temporary fix, right? That's not even considering the environmental impact. Do you have any proof? What do you want? A bibliography? I don't keep citations ready on the off chance that I'd encounter someone who's willing to stuff the truth. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's trying to argue with anti-vaxxers. Hello, neighbors! Thank you for making last night's Spring Festival a resounding success. Now comes another annual tradition, cleaning up after ourselves. I need volunteers to help me spruce up the park and wake up the last night's activities. Work begins as soon as the council meeting concludes. Drop your name in the hat. Sure, why not? I'm down. We're pretty hungover, but Jesse and I might be recovering this afternoon. Tentative yes. Take care of you first, but if you're feeling up to it, I'd love to have you both. Gotta open the bar. Sorry, darling. Oh, psh. Lol.
It never ends.
Statement regarding the ongoing investigation in Haven Springs. We appreciate the community's concerns. Details are still emerging. We're cooperating with the state police. We currently have exactly as much information as any of you. Addendum. State police have tapped Deputy Jason Pike to provide assistance at the case, and as such, management of this account has been handed over to another deputy. While we acknowledge that Deputy Pike has come to occupy a special role in Haven Springs community, we urge you that all inquiries should go through official channels. I just don't understand how all this could have gotten under your noses. What was going on over there? This is not an acceptable statement. Nothing but respect for our boys in blue, singular boy in beige, who danced to Typhon's tune. There's no way cops didn't know. There's something they're not telling us. Follow the money. Dropped your tinfoil hat, you loon. Aaron James could suck my left nut.
The phrase recent events is doing some work in this post.
Due to recent events, the Black Lantern will remain closed to regular business until further notice.
I've got some continued support for you.
We at Typhon Mining would like to express our gratitude towards Haven Springs for your continued support. We issued a statement which is available to read it on our website. Fuck you. Hey, Haven, the Record Traders is currently accepting applications. Priority will be shown to applicants with previous retail broadcast experience. Fill out the application on our site. We'll be conducting interviews next week. Dope. Okay, so I'm definitely applying if you're hiring 16-year-olds. Lol, but why is there like a sudden opening? Who's left? Nobody yet. Some of us are kind of exploring our options. If you leave without saying goodbye, I will cry. Who said anything about leaving? Like Lamau. All right. Good. You better not fucking leave. I want that three-way. Moving on. Jessica. Jessica? Hello, Alex. This is Jessica Martinez of the Rocky Mountain Gazette. Sorry to contact you. I believe I know you've been through a lot. We're working on a story about the Typhon controversy, and I'd love to speak with you, either off or on record, for your experiences. I'm not really comfortable talking about it right now. Your comfort would be my priority. Please contact me at this number if you change your mind. Thank you for your time. Stay safe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alex, you were incredible. I'm here for you no matter what. Call me the minute you need anything. I know. Thank you for having me back. I meant so much. Growing up, my dad was my hero, and after the accident, he was the whole town's hero. It was the best feeling in the world. No others saw him the same way I did. And no one questioned it. Even when the strange phone call started, the late nights, locking his office when he left the house, but it was all lies. Now I know the truth because you showed it to us. I really care about you. I care about you too. Thank you, Ryan. I need a little time to clear my head. I'll call soon, I promise. I'll be here. It's all good. Hey, Chen. Didn't think you'd actually take down Typhon. You're braver than I imagined. Now you owe me a new job. Hope you're okay. Really. Thanks, Mac. Dick. Ducky! Dear Alex, you've been through an awful lot these past few weeks, but your resilience and courage continues to astound me. I have no doubt that you will weather from this affront against your person with the same grace as you demonstrated to me during our lovely dance at the Spring Festival. A moment I will not soon forget, but please remember, we are here for you. Sincerely, Reginald McAllister III! I know, and I appreciate you sticking up for me, Ducky. Oh, Ducky! Charlotte, I don't even know what to say, Alex. My heart breaks for what you've endured. No one should have to live through that, but remember that Ethan and I are here for you. Thanks, Char. What you did wasn't easy. I won't forget it. Ethan! Oh my god, I heard what happened yesterday. You weren't going to mention being a superhero when I texted yesterday? I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks. Me too, buddy. Alex Arthur Jones of the New York Telegram. We want your story in our ongoing Typhon coverage. When is a good time to speak over the phone? I'm sorry, I'm not doing any media right now. Getting a lot of requests. Oh my god. When did you learn your father lived in Haven Springs and worked for Jed Lucan? How did it feel to learn that Jed Lucan was responsible for the mining accident that killed your father? Why do you think Jed Lucan confessed to his crimes? This number has been blocked. You will no longer receive messages. Thank God. Alex, please pick up. Just let us know you're okay as soon as you can. I'm pretty sure you just lost your phone, but Ryan's freaking out. Okay, we're both freaking out. We just want to make you safe. Call us. Alex? Ethan. Joy. I guess I'm used to feeling like the whole world changes when I take on someone's emotions, but what Ethan's joy did to Haven, the way it lassoed the entire town and dragged it into his fantasy, I've never experienced anything like that. Meow, meow. I've actually felt Alex dissolve, slog off, and underneath was just Alwyn. Alwyn, it felt good to try on a new, different history, to remember a different life in a different world. But when the sirens came and Haven snapped back into focus, I don't think fantasy Alex could have done what I did. Ethan didn't need her. He needed me. That felt good. Charlotte, anger. Some anger blisters like old film stock stuck in a projector. It eats you up from the inside, melts away everything else until all you are is a brittle shell and a boiling mass of blame and guilt. Like some art. Supposed to help, right? But it doesn't. Just fills your shop with reminders of what a shitty person you are. Don't know how I knew I could do it. It was like suddenly noticing an extra limb, somehow invisible, until the very moment I thought to use it, I could reach inside, find Charlotte's anger, and turn it down, turn it off. But I didn't. I could have, but I didn't. I didn't know what it would do to her. Who she'd be after if I took the pain away. It felt like such a violation. Hadn't she earned the right to be angry? I was so sure that I was helping people, that whatever else I am, I could at least offer this one thing to those who need it. But Charlotte's hurt is bigger than me. Stronger. I have to hope that I can do more good by walking away than I could by meddling. I think sometimes we make reserved space in our heads for particular people. The important ones, anyway. They become part of us, so permanent and immutable that eventually you can't imagine what it would even mean to be who you are without them. And then one day, they're gone. And all that's left is the space you cleared for them in your head. And you're not sure how to so much as breathe anymore. Maybe that's what it means to be haunted. Ducky doesn't know how to be Ducky without Tabs. Part of him feels like he spent the years since her death doing an impression, his best recollection of who he used to be when she was still here. I think when we danced, he remembered a little of who that person was. I think you could see a little of what Tab saw in him. He was afraid at first. I didn't even need to read him. One of my favorite things about Ryan is his utterly crap poker face. Kind of bonkers how you can be scared that you'll get what you hope for, and scared that you won't get it at the same time. Weird too. How when your hopes come true, they can still taste a little like fear. Just enough to make your heart pound in your chest and your brain feel like one of those electro balls they used to sell at the mall. Thank you, Mama Cinder, for the 100 bits. Really appreciate it. Thank you. He told me I should stay in Haven. When I looked down into Main Street for just a second, I couldn't imagine anywhere else in the world I would want to be more. He made me feel like I could become part of this place, like I could be as much a part of Haven as the mountains and the lake and the Spring Festival itself. Like I deserve that. Maybe I do. There's a threat that keeps you awake at night, of all vigilant and afraid and terrified. Then there's the one you don't even know exists, so you sleep just fine. Guess which one is more likely to kill you? I thought I knew what Typhon was, but really I had no idea. Pike knew, and it terrified him. The horror of the witness, the paralyzed audience strapped in and made to watch the same inevitable choreography performed again and again and again. What have you seen, Pike? Before Gabe, before me? What secrets did you have to keep? And how long did you have to keep them? I thought of Charlotte. How I could have swallowed her anger. How I didn't. I still don't know if that was the right call, but I knew that I needed Pike on my side. So I did it. I got good at describing other people's emotions in this book. Even new emotions. Complicated ones. I could push through the mystery, find the words. But I don't know if I can do that here. I know that something in me resonated with something in Jed. Each hooking into the other. Drawing us together. I saw it in him. And it was like walking into a house you used to live in. Seeing what someone else has done to it. Blazing self-hatred. So bright you can't let yourself look at it. The sure knowledge that you spread rot to everything you touch. The rigid feeling of the role. The routine, the lines you memorize, and the regurgitate to keep yourself from succumbing to the pull and looking at the truth. Maybe that's why I forgave him for all of this. The heat and force of his loathing required me to face my own. Like two magnets of the same polarization pressing each other backward. The bullet, the fall, the hospital, the house, the orphanage. Is it weird that I feel grateful for them? Grateful to Jed for giving them to me? Or, however accidentally, pushing me to look at my own self-hatred and come out the other side. Alright.
Maybe Dad deserved everything he got, but I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments.
I should lie down for a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit. I just had to head up to the roof, but lie down just for a little bit. I get a beta fish? Hello, Mao? Why did I get a beta?
I've been playing a lot the last 2 days, trying to think things through. But I realized it's actually the opposite. When I'm playing is the only time I get to not think. Not think about Jed, or Gabe, or Dad, and what could have been if he'd never come to this town. Most of all, what I don't think about is me, because I've never been good at that. And suddenly, it's the only question that's left. So, I just keep playing.
That's fair. Tiny tank for a beta. Oh, that's very tiny for a beta. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh my god, the crutches after the hospital.
This air was powered by adrenaline that whole morning. Now I'm mostly powered by extra strength Advil. And these.
That's fair. That's very, very fair. Interview? Interview?
I know now that my inaction in the face of injustice was itself a terrible wrong. And I know that I will never be able to undo the tremendous pain and loss I caused. I do not ask for forgiveness. The only person who could give that to me is gone. Thank you.
There are no victories at the end of this. Just more painful truth.
Yeah.
Good thing I sold off all my Typhon stock.
CFO resigns and mid-stock plummet. Sources say FBI investigation is imminent. Oof. Friggin' oof.
I'm pretty sure my voice was already heard. By everyone who needed to hear it.
I trust you received my message. I'm asking for 10 minutes of your time. We gotta go to print at 8. Please let your voice be heard.
Is it weird that the part of this that bothers me the most is nondescript dive bar?
CO mining scandal has deep state fingerprints. Irregularities abound. Truth remains buried. What are they hiding? Oof, my god. I'm not even gonna read those. That's just like a waste of fucking time.
I'll never understand exactly what happened to me down there, but I'll always be grateful.
Dude, you got superpowers.
You ever swing a pick before, Mr.
Chen, John, and no. But I'm a hard worker, and I learn fast, and I don't mind long hours.
You don't have somebody waiting on you at home?
No, sir.
Well, John, guess you're a hell diver now.
I'm glad he held on to it, for whatever it's worth.
Alex, they told me to destroy this jacket after the accident. I couldn't do it. Perhaps some part of me knew that I would one day need to pass it along. When Gabe first stepped into my bar looking for his father, I swore I would one day return this jacket to him. Then I swore I would return it to both of you. I think you know by now what my word is worth. I did not deserve your forgiveness, but it moved me more than I knew was possible. I hope this gift will provide some small comfort for you in the days ahead. Jed. Thanks, Jed.
Feels like I've been through so much with Eleanor. It meant the world that she believed me. Must be rare that a local paper gets to break out the really big headline.
Scandal! 8 deaths covered up by Typhon Mining. Haven Springs rocked by revelations.
See? This is why I try to only read the art sections.
Old and new talents shine at the Spring Festival. Talking probably... Yep. That's awesome. I'm not going to read all this. Bowed but not broken. Haven will survive. Good. Very, very good. That's the thing. Is it like they need to survive? Alright.
I haven't spoken to Ryan since the vote. What am I even supposed to say to him?
I'm not sure, but I love this outfit on you. God, you look gorgeous. What the fuck? What the fuck? Go upstairs. Upstairs. Wait! Hey.
Ryan, I'm so sorry.
Come here.
I know. So, what's next for Alex Chen?
Well, can't have free board.
I guess I'm asking because I'm in. I mean, whether it's here or anywhere else, if you want me, I'm there.
Thank you.
That's really sweet, Ryan. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Ugh. So sweet.
I'm not used to getting to decide what I want. I guess I'd better think about it.
Probably.
I guess so. You know where to find me.
God damn it, Ryan. You don't have to walk out the door. Jesus Christ. This game makes me feel emotions. And back on the roof. Well, what to do now?
All right. Just tell me.
What?
My future. What to do?
Hey, Gabe.
The night of the Spring Fest, Ryan made a strong case for why I should stay in Haven. The idea of making this place my home. It seemed nice.
Yeah.
Of course, that was before all the shit went down. Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
Actually, I do know what you should do. You should stay in Haven.
I'd say so. This is a nice home. A nice place. Calm. Comforting. A place where she belongs. A place that won't push her away.
Of course. You're right. I've never had a home before. Friends, a job, a place to live. Why would I give that up now?
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
Oh.
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Oh, fuck off. Stop it, Gabe. I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
I'm sorry.
I know.
But here's something.
What?
It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. Ryan approves. Life goes on. You go back to work. You settle into a routine. And one day, with almost no warning, Steph up and bolts town. It hurts.
I see. Okay.
But she does offer you a going away present. Her job. You take it.
Okay.
All those years of being a music snob finally pay off. And little by little, time does its thing. The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a home.
I love that though.
Thoughts of Jed, of Typhon, even of me, begin to fade into the background.
Community-run establishment. Okay. Riley. Charlotte with another man. Okay. Eleanor.
The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans. Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world. Or maybe you never think about that much at all. You don't know exactly when it happens, but one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you.
I like that.
And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels. You don't question it, you don't doubt it, or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course, you already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay. You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
Where am I supposed to go? I don't have any other home.
That is true. But you didn't have any home before coming here. And look what happened. The truth is, there's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
I like it. Honestly, I think this is home. For Alex, this is home.
I know what I want.
Bye, Gabe. Welcome, Raid. We just reached the end of Life is Strange True Colors, and I apologize for that. I apologize to any spoilers that occur. We've legitimately reached the ending of the game. Yeah, this is home.